Hello there guys, Morphin Reviewer 97 here, and in today's video I'm going to be fixing the In-Space Astromorpher. Now I'm doing a voiceover in this video as when I was recording the video I really wanted to concentrate on the soldering as I didn't want to burn myself, so that's why I'm doing a voiceover in this video. So with that being said, let's get right into the video. Okay guys, so we're going to start out the video by showing you everything I have in my soldering kit. So I'm just taking it out of the bag right now, just undoing the latches here. There we go. And as you can see, all the stuff's inside here, so we're just going to pull out the actual soldering iron right now. It was kind of hard to pull all of them out because it was wrapped around the stand and everything inside. So as you can see, we need a screwdriver as well so we can undo all the screws. And right now I'm just trying to get the soldering iron actually out. There we go. Just unwrapped it from the stand, kind of tangled in there. So we took the stand out, so there's the stand for the soldering iron, so we don't burn the wood. I believe we're going to take the soldering iron out now. So there we go, there's the soldering iron. Put that to the side. Take out like the magnifying glass and stand. It's kind of like holding the wires and that together. It's basically a spare hand. You got something to put all your screws and everything in because you need to keep your screws safe because you don't want to lose any of them. Right now I'm just taking out the spare solder, so there's the soldering wire, and I'm just grabbing some stuff, another screwdriver just in case, and I'm going to grab the desolder pump. So there's a desolder pump. It's basically for sucking up old solder that you don't want. So here's everything. Let's get it organised. So there's a stand. We're going to put the soldering iron in the stand, put that to the side, make sure that doesn't fall over. There's the desolder pump, something to put all your screws and stuff in. There's the stand, the magnifier stand and hander basically. Got your spare solder, then you've got another spare screwdriver, and you've got a second screwdriver there as well, just in case. And then you've got the actual morpher because you're going to want to need that for this actual project. So that's really the main piece. And I actually didn't end up using all this stuff, I only used a couple of things. So now guys, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to undo the screws. So I'm using this screwdriver. So what you're going to want to do first is obviously take off the strap off the back because you need to get to the battery cover. So I'm just doing that now. Put that to the side because we don't need that until the end. And we're going to unscrew the battery cover. As you can see, there's a screw there. Now I'm going to skip this part because I want to shorten the video, so I'm going to skip this, undoing all the screws, but you get the idea, just unscrew all the screws. I'm going to skip this part in a sec. I think I just undo this battery cover and then I skip. So let's just do that. There we go, battery cover's off. And I'm just showing you where the screws are. So there's 3 screws. There's 2 in the top, as I'm pointing out now, and there's 1 down at the bottom. So now I'm going to skip here because we want to speed this video up. Okay guys, so as you can see I've took everything, made sure to put them inside that container so I don't lose any of the screws or parts, because it's very important. You need to keep all your stuff safe so you don't lose anything. And what we're going to do now is I'm just placing in the batteries. Now you're going to want to make sure when doing this you have some batteries in the actual morpher so you can hear when the sounds are actually on, so you know it's worked. So that's the main importance. Get some batteries, and I'm just trying to put the battery cover on now so the screws don't fall out. So this might take a second. Okay guys, so we're going on to the soldering now. So as you can see, I moved the camera close up so you can see, but basically this is what was wrong with this morpher. There was no speaker. Now, I did find a spare speaker in one of the spare Ninja Storm morphers I had, so I took that speaker out, and as you can hear, it doesn't work. That's because there's no speaker connected. So the two wires that we're going to be soldering are right there, as I'm showing now, but you want to make sure not to touch any of this stuff up here, otherwise you could ruin the circuit board, which you don't want to do. So this is the speaker I'm going to be using. As you can see, it's quite a nice speaker. There's nothing really wrong with it. It doesn't have browning or anything, so it's fine. And as you can see, they're the places we're going to solder, because they've already got solder on them. And we're going to solder them to them wires just there. So that's what I'm going to do in this part. So as you can see, the soldering iron is really hot, so you're going to want to make sure you don't touch that part. And we're just going to solder the parts together. So I'm trying to get the best angle I can here for you guys, so might be able to see some smoke there. That's just the solder melting. I'm just trying to attach it to the wire right now. It's kind of hard to get this in view with the camera, but I think I managed to do it. Yep, there we go. So that's attached, as you can see. That's attached right now, and if you can pull it a tiny bit, don't pull too much because the wire will actually come off, but if you can just pull it enough, just give it a little tug and it doesn't come off, then you've done the solder right. Now right now I'm just trying to put this other wire against this other part of the solder so I can see if it's working. So it's not working at the moment, so meaning I'm going to have to move the wire in a second. Obviously it's not on properly, so let's connect it again, and as you heard, it works now, and I'm giving you the thumbs up so I know it works. So let's turn that off, and we're just going to solder that part. So right now we know it works and we know everything works, it's great, so we're just going to solder that second wire onto that second part of solder. So yeah, I was pretty lucky to find this speaker. Now I did actually get this Morpher for a really good price. I got it for £40 off eBay. Now usually they go for over 100, but I managed to get it for 40 because I knew it was broken, but I knew I could fix it. So as you can see, I'm just trying to melt this bit of solder here and attach it to the wire. As you can see, you've got some smoke there as well. Now you're going to want to make sure not to touch that soldering iron because it does get really hot. And it's really pretty simple to solder once you know how. You need to be definitely old enough to solder, definitely be an adult or get an adult's help. If you're a kid, you need adult's help. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just pulling them too, so it's very secure. And let's test it out, and it works. Great. So we've done the solder right, and that's all that needed to be done. So it was that simple, guys. It's actually really simple to fix Morphers once you actually look into them and know how to fix them. So this was a really simple fix. All it needed was just an extra speaker. So I believe now we're going to put the Morpher back together, so I am going to speed this part up to save time on the video. But as you can see, I'm just putting all this together, getting all the parts back. We made sure to keep all them parts safe, so we add everything. And there we go. Just making sure it works again, which it does. So meaning I connected everything right and all the backs on properly. View this camera. And there you go. So it was that simple. It's actually a really simple project, so we're going to speed it up again. And just doing all the screws now, screwing back them all in. I sped this up to save on a lot of time. Last screw. Testing it again. Now I know it works, so all the back's on properly. The solder didn't come loose or anything, so it's really good. I managed to fix it. Now just putting the battery cover on. And that was it, guys. That was pretty much all you had to do. It was a really simple project, and I just wanted to show you this, guys, because I thought it would make an interesting video. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, as always, please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Morphin Reviewer 97, signing out.